Good morning, this is Russell Edgar, Avion Overlander. Lynn and I are getting ready to spend our day investigating, was it Lunenburg?
Lunenburg and Ovens National Park.
Ovens National Park, and a third place, I believe. I'm just showing you a little of the coastline on the way to the Ovens. It's pretty spectacular. There was not a video yesterday because it poured rain all day. So we didn't do anything at all. But today looks like it's a lovely day, and we're going to go to 3 different areas.
Everybody has a huge boat up on blocks in front of their house. I said it wrong before.
We're going to turn here to Ovens Natural Park. Oh, lovely.
Continue on Ovens Road for 1.5 kilometers.
At least it's not 250 kilometers of this.
Thankless.
Your destination is on the right.
Now I have to pay to get in here. Hi.
How are you folks doing?
Great.
Good, good. Are you coming to explore the park? Or are you staying with us?
No, just see
Just to explore?
the park.
All right, so we do have the general admission. $12 for adults. If you are over 65, we'll give you a half-off discount.
We're both over 65.
Hey, right on. So it's going to be $13.80 with the tax for the two of you. And it's just 2.
Yes.
No one hiding out in the back?
No one's in the back.
All right. I'll pay by card. I'll be right back with the machine.
All right.
Do you want a copy of that receipt?
Yes, please.
Can do. This receipt here's your parking pass. You'll leave that on the dash while you're here with us.
Okay.
And there's your receipt from the machine. This here is our trail guide. It gives you some of the history and local lore while you're exploring the trails and caves.
Okay.
Washrooms are located behind this building here. There's another setup on the trail if needed.
Okay.
Inside we have a museum, a gift shop, and gold pan rentals if you wanted to look for gold down on the beach. We are a historic gold mine here, the 3rd largest in the province.
Okay.
So to this day, there's lots of folks finding gold down on the beach.
Is that right?
Absolutely. It's
All right.
good quality stuff. Yeah, we do have a takeout window opening around noon for lunch as well.
Okay.
All right, so a couple spots just opened up, so feel free to park there.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
Right there, straight ahead.
Yep.
What was behind here?
Washrooms.
Oh, okay.
You can wash your butt.
All right, we have arrived. We have parked. Evidently, we're going to see a sea cave. I'll swing around and give you a pretty good perspective of where we are. I better move just a little bit. There's the truck, as you can see. I'll show behind. This location was the 3rd largest gold mine in the province, evidently in the past. And as you can see, we've got a person, and actually it's more than one person, that are actually panning for gold. And evidently, good, high quality gold is still found here if you're panning for it. Another one of our gold miners. I have proposed to Lynn, Since you have a campground here, I'll swing up. We come over and spend the week panning for gold, but you know how she is. She says no. We're going to be walking back through here, but that's a cliff face. It's pretty interesting. The oven's the site of the famous old-time gold rush. Gold was discovered here in June 13th, 1861. 82 shore claims were worked. Lots on the shore sold for as high as $4,800. That's a piece of ground. From June until December 1861, the ovens yielded 120,000 in gold without the aid of machinery. In a town arose overnight, but it had all gone away in 6 years. We're walking over the top, the very edge of the cliff face I showed you. Lynn's impressed with sailboats, so am I. That's how the other half lives.
That one's got people, extra people. That was
We're at the top of the cliff, looking back. Our gold miners are right there. There's the RV park as part of this. We're going down into Tucker's Tunnel.
cool.
All right.
Wow.
Tucker's Tunnel is huge. It gets filled with seawater every time the tide comes in. As you can see, there's the opening to the outside. From what Lynn said, some of these rocks were gold bearing, and obviously the tunnel got bigger as the people started looking for gold. I'm walking out of Tucker's Tunnel. You can see all the walls have been dug through. That's how they got down there. And we're back to the top of the cliff.
According to local lore, a claim holder.
This hole that we just went up and down was originally a vein of gold that ran down through there, and a man named Tucker dug it out and followed it until he actually ran into the sea cave and the vein of gold ended. This rocks at this location are very different than anything we've seen so far. They are like slate or what is it? Shale. They're in thin layers and they fracture.
Really?
I'll show you this one. Exceptionally easy. If those of you who ever put a roof on a house with slate or worked on it, that looks exactly like a big slab of slate that had been cut to size, and I'm sure they probably used this for roofing on houses back in the day. But you see that We had big rains the last, yesterday, big rain.
And last night.
You can see that water draining off. That's pretty cool looking.
Not as slippery as I thought it might be.
As you can see, we got water every place. This is worth seeing. There's a sea cave. Tide's out, so you could actually go into it. Swing around. We'll not be able to go into this one like we did the Tucker Cave, but you can see that it's quite the cave. Picture of where we just were on the other side. Going on down the point to Lynn. We're 20 feet above sea level here. Walk over.
You hear him?
And there's a cave here. It's a Thunder Cave. As the water comes in, it produces a sound. You may be able to hear it. Sound of thunder or a cannon. As I pan over here, you can see that there are in actuality, 3 sea caves here. Oh, did you hear that? That's water smashing into the rocks inside the cave. Oh, that's pretty cool. In the 1960s, evidently, from the literature, 3 men poured this concrete by hand. You see, it wasn't troweled off or anything. It was just rocks and concrete. And they're carried 2,000 buckets to place this. Talking just the steps. And that's why they did it, so they can come down here and you can stand on this point and see this sea cave on this side. And I think there's one on the other. I'll go check. Now we're going down some more steps. To inside the cave. There's not much headroom. Hello, people. We're down inside the cave now. This cave does not go back very far for humans. Oh, I can see it. Why did it? Over here, let me look. If you look right there at that hole where the cave extends, you see a tide come in and it'll splash big and make the noise.
Flashes back against it.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Ah. Oh, again. Tide's coming in. It's forcing the water back into the back of the cave. It may go back a long way. Who knows? We can't see that, nor can we get down there. It would be way past life-threatening. Oh, that's just cool.
That's cool.
There we go again. Oh, that was a big one. Tide's really coming in now, it appears. Really producing the sound. For those of you who might be interested, long ago, years, 4 or 5, we saw another person come here in their video, and we thought, and Lynn's always wanted to come ever since then to see what it was really like. I believe this is the exact place that the other guy's video showed. Lynn's words of wisdom, they were pretty wise. Canada has no shortage of steps to stuff. We're going down to an overlook that is beside the Thunder or Cannon Sea Cave. I don't know which name they gave it. It makes a lot of noise. This is not for the faint of heart. I'll walk right to the end. That is the end of the point. That is the ocean coming in. It's going to be high tide soon, I believe. That seaweed will be covered with water another couple of hours, I would imagine. It'll replenish itself and then the water will leave. Birds will come back, dig through the seaweed to see what they've got left behind. Pretty much a cool, natural order of things. I'm going to pan over from this little overlook we're on, and it is little actually. Couldn't get too many people here. These are the sea caves. There's 3 of them that I can see at this point. One over there was the big noisy one. I don't know if these guys claim to fame other than they're just sea caves. This side of the overlook, I was so enamored by the other side with the 3 caves. There's a 1 cave over here that I can see. And this cave is huge. Or at least the mouth of it is. Very big. He's been here a long time and he has been willowed out by this tide coming in and out for thousands of years. If you look at that rock, it was pushed up millions of years ago, I'm sure. And the actual seams of the rock, and I think this is just very cool, over the cave, they're vertical. There's no 45 to them, there's no leaning, they're straight up and down. So it took a huge amount of pressure when the earth was moving itself around to push this rock, which would have been, I believe, horizontal, into a vertical position. I think I'm going to call this part of it today. We've had a really terrific time, something we've been wanting to do for a very long time. Lynn went down to the gold miners while I was looking through to make sure the video was all right and I had done something stupid like it put in slow motion, which I do sometimes. And the lady with her child and I think a husband, they've been panning for gold since 7 o'clock this morning, and it's after lunch now, and they've actually found some gold. But they're not doing it to get rich. They're doing it for an activity, an outdoor activity that keeps them outside and keeps them excited, and everything is worth it to them to pan for gold here. If you would, please subscribe to our channel. Be safe out there, and I really hope you're as lucky as we are.